Now, I hooked up with Ramesh Sunic, who is the driving force behind Trophy Stall. He's a fanatic of cricket. He has been putting his best foot forward and investing and injecting a lot of energy and money behind his cricket team, Trophy Stall. As we said, I bumped up with him. We had a little chat, and here's how it went.
Hi everybody, I'm Playin here at the Trophy Stall location where I will be speaking with the manager of Trophy Stall, Mr. Ramesh Sunic. Ramesh, how are you doing?
I'm fine, sir, and thank you guys for visiting us. And we hope that we reach at the stadium and where we will talk some more.
Well, we want to talk with you right here now because Trophy Stall carted off the first ever 10-10 championship back in 2010. You guys lost out in the quarterfinal round. You stepped out of the competition gracefully, I might add, in the quarterfinal round last year. What difference are you guys bringing to the competition this year, Ramesh?
Well, we have a couple of youthful players, like 3 of them, and we also have one professional player who plays professional cricket, and we employed him as well.
Is he professional in Guyana? Because I'm not aware that Guyana, have that kind of...
Yes, he plays in Canada. He plays league cricket in Canada. His title is Deo Saran.
Deo Saran?
Yes.
Okay, so this year you are bringing on that aspect of it. And last year you competed in both categories, the male and the female categories. Will you be doing the same this year?
Yes, sir. We got, of course, we were beaten in the quarterfinals at Everest. But with the female team, we were beaten in the semifinals at the stadium. We are hoping that this time, actually, in the other competition that had happened, we had the Bakewell competition where the finalists, which is the Barbados All-Star team, we beat them twice in that competition. And the team that beat us, which is the Luziclan Warriors, that I think their name have been changed now, and we also beat them, and we beat them with 9 players. So I think we have a good chance of going to the stadium.
This year again. What has preparations been like other than the practice game you're playing? Do the players meet on a regular basis? Do they train at a particular venue?
Yes. For the guys, they're at the Success Ground, and they do things by themselves. For the female team, I had employed a coach who is the AAG Coach of the Year. I've employed him, and every Tuesdays and Thursdays we're at Ifleary Ground, and hopeful that they pay attention to him and hope he is successful. And we have a very good chance, like I said, to take the female competition this year. I'm not saying that the guys can't do it as well. They can do it as well. So we have a good chance of both teams going to the stadium this year.
Well, the Regal has lost one of their players this year in one of the main batsmen who've gone over to the Wolf Warriors. Have you acquired anybody else on your team from any other team for this year's competition? That's locally?
No. Like this one guy, I think he plays for another team. I think it's the Rockaway team he plays for. Then he came over to us, and we have him now.
Great. So you are ready, all prepared for this year's competition, which is very, very big. It promises to be bigger than the last 2 years that we had. So, Ramesh, we look forward to the Trophy Stall teams this year in the competition. Of course, we want to wish you very well.
All right. Thank you, sir, and thanks to GT&T once more.
Ramesh Sunic, they're talking with our cameras and some of our producers for the program. Kirk and all the boys have been just scurrying around getting all the interviews together. But let me just tell you something. Cricket is not like before. Softball cricket I'm talking about. It can hold for itself. It can account for itself now. Millions, hundreds of millions of dollars being spent in softball. And so it's assuming a new proportion. It has become important, a part of the Guyanese lifestyle and culture almost. And one of the teams that I've been hearing about over the past year or 2 years is Regal Stationery. And for some reason, Regal Stationery has been unable to come out on top, for whatever reason. I wanted to find out exactly what caused Regal not to end up at the top of the tournament, and so I invited in Samuel Kingston. He's the manager of Regal Stationery. He's in the studio with me this evening. Samuel, good evening to you. Welcome. Thanks for dropping by.
Good evening.
I didn't expect actually to have that bright smile on your face, because you started in 2010, Regal Stationery 2011, this is 2012. Are we going to see something different this year?
Yeah, we trying to put together the right combination to come out successful this year. We made a lot of changes. You're going to see a brand new Regal in terms of team, in terms of approach to the game, spirit of the game, everything. You're going to see something completely different.
But what do you think went wrong in the first place that you didn't win in 2010 and 2011? I mean, how many years, may I ask you, how many years this team has been playing together?
Well, the team was together approximately around 5 to 6 years together, playing together. But most of the guys, we going up in age, and so the first year we didn't really have the team to really
perfect.
Yeah,
the perfect.
but we did fairly well. We did fairly well. We fall down. We had trophy style on the ropes, and we just crumbled under a bit of pressure. Same thing last year. But we tried to get a right combination this year, and it's even so. It seems it's coming the right way, and it's looking like a penalty kick without a goalie right now.
But you lost Azad Aziz. He's one of the most talked about players. Last year you lost him. Is he with you this year, or are you having a replacement that's adequate?
No, we lost him this year. He gone back to his original team, which is Wolf Warrior. He's a good batsman. And it so happened that we get an excellent replacement. I won't mention it, the person right now, but come out and see him. Come out and see him. He's tremendous.
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 So your predictions are for 2012?
Regal all the way.
Regal all the way.
Regal all the way.
Is there something that you can put your finger on, that you'll be working on with a lot of zest to change? Is it the feeling, the batting, or is it total team spirit? What are you working on?
Total team spirit. Total team spirit, cooperation with everybody, and everybody giving one another support, and we will come out on top.
Samuel, thank you very much. Good luck to you,
Yeah,
2012.
yeah, thank you.
Samuel Kingston there talking with us. Be back in just a while.
GT&T 10-10 Softball Cricket Tournament is here again with over $30 million in cash and prizes to be won. Males and female compete separately. Application forms are only available in the GT&T Magazine 2012 edition. Secure one now. All completed registration forms must be submitted before February 11 to GT&T business offices, representatives of the Guyana Softball League, or selected GT&T vendors nationwide. Register now. GT&T 10-10 Softball Cricket Tournament 2012, sponsored by GT&T, Vitamall, Powerade, Guyana Lottery, King's Jewelry World, Gizmos and Gadgets, Cellphone Shack, NCN, and Impressions. See press for details.
Well, as I mentioned earlier on in the program, it is of utmost importance to remember that we've got 2 days remaining at the exact time of the airing of this program. 2 days to get your registration forms inside there with the respective authorities, so that you can have your name and your chance ready to go on February 18. Now, talking a little bit about registration, the project coordinator, Mr. Richard Sugdale, bumped into us, and we had a long discussion on how and what importance it is for you to get registered, and to do that very quickly. Here's Richard Sugdale chatting with one of our producers.
Registration has been ongoing since January 17th of this year. So we have had a number of weeks of for you guys to register. We have seen a number of teams registering. We know from the feedback from the Guyana Softball League that you guys have been uplifting your copies of our 10-10 magazine, and you've been securing your registration forms. But what's been happening as well is, based on the sale of our magazines and the number of participants in last year's tournament, we're not receiving those registration forms as we are seeing the sale of the magazine going on. So what I'm saying is, the sale of the magazine has surpassed 1,500 already, but the registration forms have not been coming in that manner. So what I'm urging you people to do is to fill that